Everything smells normal.
There's so much to see, so much to experience. Another bird. Adding to current tally. Bird count increased. Another bird. Adding to current tally. Bird count increased. There is so much sky to process. The amount of dirt is endless. Endless. Another bird. Adding to current tally. Bird count increased.
Look at your death! going to kill you.
So people can obtain the workshop here at Grafton Steel without taking on all these super mutants. It does help though to take out all of them. But it's not required to take over the workshop. But somebody has already got the workshop and we're not taking it from them. But yeah, there is a workshop here. They shot down my vertibird, those fuckers. Yeah, this vertibird right here that was on this launch pad, landing pad here, is your buddy. As I've shown with other landing pads just like this, there are some flares around here somewhere. Oh, in this crate. You throw these, you equip them and you throw them like grenades, and then the vertibird will go wherever you throw the grenades to and attack whatever you throw them at. And then each and every time you come back here, you can repair the vertibird landing pad, thus repairing the vertibird itself. Here's the landing, here's this. Yeah, see, it's already by somebody. I'm not taking it from him. I'm not going to fix the steel. Frick that. And of course, you have steel extraction. We're at a steel plant. Okay, now on to phase whatever we were working on. I know I'm already at full health. I hit the wrong switch again. We still gotta scrap some more junk to produce screws. We gotta go kill some enemies, and then we got to sell an item to another player or go buy an item from a player. I don't see anybody on. I mean, I see people on, but nobody with a vending machine. Except for this fool. Let's go see what he has. Usually I wait around until somebody buys something from me, because it's either or. You sell something to another player or they buy something from you. Both will finish the quest or challenge, whatever you want to call it. I don't even have to complete these. I've already got done the end of the board, so I just get wearing more tickets to get bonus items. That's it. He has a nice camp. Oh, it's kind of goofy though. He doesn't got the power hooked up to his thing, which he could just do by running a line from his generators right there down to the vending machine right here. Something stupid, something small. I don't want to spoil the meat, but we could eat it. But we'll just buy the mac and sneeze.
Just because the world is a man doesn't mean you gotta be one too.
This is Forge or whatever his name is. He's the old man. He's got him in some sort of a suit. You can put him in whatever you want, but large crates. Oh, this is the stash. Oh, good.
Never give up. Keep doing it. You'll make it through.
Wow, he has a serum? I wouldn't buy that with this character. I already have tons of serums. I'd have to buy it from my other character, not this character. That is the going price, so I'm pretty close to. See, the going price is about 2,000 caps. That shows you the value there. It shows what he's filling out for. That's how you check to see if they're being fair or not. 80, selling it for 80. 6, selling it for 10. Its value is 405, selling it for that. But yeah, the serums these are all the specialty serums. These are the ones that gives you your special abilities. That's where usually, if you don't have you're not a member of the Enclave and you don't thingy.
Oh, pardon me. Hold my finger, kid. Wait. Too late.
Yeah, Forge is kind of funny. I have him. He's, like I said, he's a free one. You can find him in the Wasteland. You just find him, talk to him, invite him back to your camp. Once you've done all that, then wow, this is why he made his camp up here. Free honey. And this ain't stealing, by the way. Because this is a natural resource. These are all over the map. You can literally find these anywhere. Now, if he had his own little beehive, then that might be considered stealing, but since how that's not his, it's not considered stealing. Not to mention, if he didn't want his stuff stolen, he'd put a lock on it. Also, if people don't want their camps to be visited by other players, first of all, you don't build the vending machine. And second of all, you can turn the marker off. And then they can't find you. Unless they run across you, they won't ever find you. You won't show up on the map. So you can, not be displayed if you choose not to. What is that? Oh, survivor outfit? Probably should have used that, but I'm not that low yet. I just hope I didn't accidentally throw that shit in my frickin' stash. I don't want it in my stash. I want it in my scraps. I'm probably going to be losing my stash here in another few days. My Fallout First membership is frickin' going to expire. And it's gonna have to wait a few days before I renew it. So let's see, where are we gonna go find our human enemies now? Every time I go in that cave, I always get lost. I don't know if I want to go in the cave. No, they're too complicated, and they could always change it if they wanted to. It's an interior, so it's like you have to have a loading screen like this to go in and out. So the good thing is that if another player comes by and kills all those creatures, they're not permanently dead.
How did I get to this point?
I don't want the Blood Eagle's stupid oath. Bunch of fucking psychopaths is what they are. Oh good, the screws are done. Me to further disgrace you, see I can eat your dumb ass. What's that? People will always see me use Rad-X. I mean, it's not as strong as Radaway, but Radaway flipping, and I always use the diluted form of it. I don't use it straight because it doesn't take away, but it can if you don't have a certain card equipped, and it just dulls it, and I don't like that, so I don't take it. And you need something to keep your meter up, so that's the top one on the right hand side. Okay. So I will always use rad X diluted, because I mean it'll still take away your secondary thing that you get from radiation, but it won't take away the ability, the Marsupial jumping ability. No, you get normal players can't jump this high. And I think we got all of them. We still need at least 5 more idiots. We don't want to take on them. I don't want to take on the cave. Could take on Hunter's Ridge. I think there's only a handful there. It's not that I'm scared. I'm not scared. I just... The damn thing is a damn maze and I always get lost. I don't go in there enough to actually have it memorized and mapped out. These purified corpses are actually scorched. Yes, they die like that. That's how they die. So when you kill them early, you're just putting them out of their misery. Lantern, because they will eventually end up like one of those. That fucker, he's trying to cook me worse than I already am. Wow, that is so messed up. I wonder if they actually use that. No, I have one that I can build. I just don't build it because it's a waste. Bear-proof trash can. I wonder. Shouldn't say bear-proof. It should say Yogwag-proof. Because there are no normal bears in this damn game anymore. Ooh, a chair. Ooh, a hunting shotgun. It's not what I would take hunting, but if it works, it works. Yeah, if you see rag stacks hanging like this, you can come up and loot them, and they will have they're respawnable items. They respawn in this server I think it's every 12 hours. I'm not sure. I don't really keep track. I just know that you can't get it usually for 12 to 24 hours. No. I got way too much caps as it is. I get too many caps and I'll just cap my caps. So they cap it for, I think, is it 400,000 or something like that? 400,000, I think. 300,000, somewhere around there. I just know it's at 4. And I'm at 300,000, so I got less than 1,000 to go. And then mine will be capped again. So that takes care of all the dailies, the weeklies. I found this one. Did they add that? I don't remember that one ever being there before. Cliff Watchers? I've never been there. Huh. Guess it's time to go exploring. I don't ever remember it being there before. Because I could have swore I've been to all the spots, unless it wasn't game critical or quest. I should say quest mandatory or something. I know there's 3 places that are mandatory that you go that are Blood Eagle related. Four if you count. Shit. There's actually, let me see. This place isn't mandatory, but if you want to pick up Beckett, then yeah, I gotta go there. Once you pick him up, then he'll want you to come down here to Sludge Works to pick up his junk. Because Beckett was a ex-Blood Eagle. He tried to get out of the gang, thus they didn't like that. This one you'll run across if you ever come to here. The pylon ambush site is this is where the thing with what's his face ends. 'Cause you have to kill the fake sheep squatch right there. You can do that event anytime you like. There's just a trick to it. The other one that I know that's mandatory that you have to go to is Digger's Den. You gotta go there for the Brotherhood of Steel. This place you find when you're doing Sophie's missions, the woman who fell to Earth. You gotta do this if you do any of the regular quests. Crimson Prospect, you have to come here for Beckett's quests, because one of the leadership of the Blood Eagles is there. And the last one is here in Watoga Underground. Doesn't got the symbol, but yeah, they're in the underground. One of these has got to be the underground. Huh. Maybe it doesn't show up. Maybe it's because you have to go. I know you have to go there though, but there is an underground because you have to go through the parking structure to spoiler alert, to find Frankie's brother. And then the other one that I know you have to come to is Bloody Frank's. Which is up here by Harper's Ferry somewhere. Maybe it's not Harper's Ferry, maybe it's the town above Harper's Ferry. Oh, Berkeley Springs, yeah. There. Bloody Frank's, you have to go there because one of the leadership is there. And then there's one other leadership on one of these ridges somewhere, I forget which one it is. So let's go here. Since how it ain't showing up on the map, we're going to have to mark it. How come it won't let me mark it? Close enough. And if other players who've actually, anybody who's watching is playing this game currently, I have to give information as if these individuals don't know this. I have to pretend that they are new players. So where's my marker? Is it over here? Yeah, it's the general area. And I don't go exploring unless I'm wearing this. You never know when you're gonna go off a cliff or run across some big baddie. Potentially there is a real sheep squatch in the game. Not the Assaultron pretending to be a sheep squatch. But There's also a hermit crab that lives in one of those Vault Tech buses. He's kind of mean. Gotten killed by him a couple of times. He just pops out of nowhere. I mean, you walk past him and the next thing you know, the bug is getting up and walking away. The bus thing. Pretty interesting, I actually think. So where is this place? Oh, we gotta go down. I don't want to go down because this is gonna be a bitch coming back up. Yeah, I've never been here. This doesn't look familiar. I don't see anything special here. Other than there's a lot of loot here. Haven't I been here before? I mean, it's on the ski slope, it looks like. And I know I've been on a couple of ones on the ski slope. Frying pan, portable gas. Oh, there's power armor here. Huh. Most of the sites like this, the power armor sites, are marked. Let's see, what level is everything at? Just curious. The power core is at 25%. This is lousy 20%. That's level 20. That means a player who's level 20 could wear this power armor. Most of them are 25, but this looks like this one's only 20, so a new player could actually wear this. They can wear it like that if they like. I mean, anybody can wear it like that. Because you can never wear anything bigger than you're actually leveled at. See, now he buys something from me. See? So let's see. Interesting. Oh, it is on the slope. It's just further to the southwest, I think. Because this is north, and this is west, and this is east, and this, of course, is south. See, there's the compass, so that somebody can't say, oh, you're full of shit. You can't argue with that. Fire by Hancock, huh? Yeah, no, I've already been there. I know, I did one of those missions, but I guess maybe they made it a recurring thing. And my damn battery's going low. Pond River Cabins. See, this right here is the main drag, right? Well, it ain't the main drag, but this is the main drag as far as people know, because see, the vault that everybody comes from is Vault 76 right here. We go down a path right through here that comes down here and hits this road literally right beside my camp that's sitting right there. So new players will see that camp as they're coming down the road, because it like sits like right there in front of the water that's like right here. Ideally, a new player will want to come here to the isolated cabin. You'll find the Vault 51 overseer there, and you'll want to get his key off of him. That will lead you to Vault 51 ultimately, which is up here. It won't tell you this vault will only show up after you've been to it. But off to this, you don't go in the actual vault when you first get there. You want to wait till you get a little higher to go in the vault, because you don't want to take on, spoiler alert, the computer yet. But off to the side, there'll be a little fallout shelter like the ones we get in the game, and that's how you get them. You get them, you don't have to pay any extra for, if you've already bought the game or however you get the game, you automatically get one of those little shelters. So, but you'll see it off to the side. You just go in it, you talk to the robot as you go in there, and then he tells you to go back to a computer. But before you do that, you got to go to Ruben's box, because his box is in that shelter. So if you get the key from him, you go there, you unlock it, you get his password out of there, and then while you're registering for your shelter, you can get an idea of what's going, a little bit of the logs that he left on that computer while you're registering for your shelter. And then when you're done registering for that shelter, then you go up and you talk to him, which he'll issue the shelter and the equipment to build it, which for new players, that's really cool, because then you can build all your stuff in the shelter. And then if you are in a dangerous area that you decide to, because you can pretty much put your camp anywhere, if everything of yours is inside the shelter, it can't be destroyed, even by a nuke. So, and players can nuke, so they can nuke anything in the Toxic Valley, I think. They can't get any of the forest region, but they can do all the Toxic Valley, which is this area right here, this region right here. The Savage Divide, which is this area right here. They can nuke this part of the mire, I think. Everybody usually does the Cranberry Bog, which is this reddish looking area right here. It's actually called that because cranberries grow pretty much throughout the bog area. And they nuke this fossil site right here. I think it's this one or this one. And then that starts a boss fight called Scorched Earth. Yeah, I think it's this one. It's the prime site. Yeah, the prime site. These forward stations are the old Brotherhood stations. You find them doing one of the quests. Event surface to air. Wow. There is events at some of these. These events is how you get the gold bullion. Well, you get the gold certificates, and then you have to go convert them into gold. And then the gold bullion, you can, once you complete the main story mission, the main storyline of the game, then you can go up to Vault 79 and trade that gold for plans, for a lot of stuff actually. Plans, more plans, and mostly plans. Vault 79 is up here. I can't go into Vault 79 right now at the moment, not because I haven't finished it, because I'm a ghoul and I have to go put on my disguise. That's one of the many drawbacks about being a ghoul, is that there's certain areas you can't go, and that's one of them. You literally cannot go into any interior where there's people for some reason. Like, you can't go in there, you can't go in the Brotherhood of Steel, you can't go in Foundation, you can't go in the Crater, although lose one, so, you know, why wouldn't they allow us to be one? That doesn't make any sense to me. You can't go to, you can't go into the Wayward for some reason. Although she used to Harvard a friend of hers that was turning into a Scorched. You can't go see the Overseer, even if you've went and saw her at least once or twice. There's an ongoing one talking to Devonport. He's actually her robot, and you just go take pictures of like the Foundation or thing. He has yet to send me on a different thing. I either go up there, take care of their power, their this or that. I'm take care of either the Raiders or the Foundation, because he's keeping track of the two areas. So you just take pictures, and usually you have to get the camera first, and that is called what do they call that mission again? The bucket list. That's how you get the camera to begin with. I don't know if there's any other way to get it. I've never done it, that's all I know. For new players, the V means that they have a vending machine. The red one right there means that they have a shelter, and the little pumpkin-looking one there, that means they have a bowl of candy. Because during Halloween, we go around to the different players, like we're trick-or-treating with a cat with a costume on, and if we go to the they'll have a daily. No, it'll be one of the not the daily quest, but it'll be one of the challenges that we do per day to earn points, so we can get points for the scoreboard. Even though it's changed a lot, it's not an actual scoreboard anymore. It's just we collect points, and then you go into the different areas, and it unlocks as you go. This is an extractor. If you sit on an area where you can build these plans will automatically you will automatically be able to build these, as long as you have the materials, which is why we go around collecting junk. Collecting junk, you get items that break down into their primary components. The top thing is aluminum. This ballistic fiber, that's how you build your armor, which protects you against certain things, but it's not complete. This black titanium is what I'm wearing, the power armor excavator, and it's actually yellow. It's made of black titanium, and getting the scraps is how I repair it, because you use that when you go to repair it, because it does pick up things. Circuits, you build stuff with circuits. Concrete, copper scrap, anything that has electricity, involves electricity, requires that. Crystal scraps is what I use to repair my my favorite gun. Yeah, it's made from that. Everything can be broken down. See, it says right there what it breaks down into: glass shards, molded plastic, raw rubber, steel scrap. Molded plastic, steel scrap, so on and so on. This breaks down into glass, molded plastic, raw rubber, and steel scrap. Wood and steel scrap. You have two options with anything you pick up. You can go sell it to an NPC vendor, or you can sell it in your vending machine, which is another thing you get automatically in the game. You don't have to get special plans for it. You automatically get it, which is this contraption right here. You get that automatically. You don't automatically get this. This is an ammo converter, and what it'll do is, it's a lot bigger and fancier than it actually is. You use this terminal to the side here, and it'll convert your ammo from one ammo to another ammo. Alexa, snooze 30 minutes. And if you put your points in there, then they will be stored until you spend them forever. Unless you delete your character, then you lose them. But they are person specific. So if somebody else who doesn't have one of these machines yet puts their points in here, and it will take any ammo, gives you an option of which ammo you want, select the ammo you want, click on sell, and it'll sell it. The points are put into the machine, and once you get to that max, you can't go above that. But any amount till you get to there can be stored in there, and all ammo is stored. I mean, you only have two options for ammo. Either to disregard it, get Fallout first, and then if you have Fallout first, then you can store your all ammo, because it doesn't have a limit as far as I know. You can store it in this ammo box. Other than that, it just fills up your main stash box, and then it makes it to where you can't store other stuff there, because this is limited. This is your main stash box. This is limited. You can have 1,200 items in here, and I'm not exactly sure how it goes. I think it goes by weight or stackable weight. I'm not sure which, but each item has a certain number of things, and everything in there thingies. As you can see, mine's full. I can't put anything else in there. But this, I can fill that until doomsday. This you have to complete and access Vault 79 with the Raiders in order to get the plans for this. The reason is because there's a robot up inside the crater, so I would have to go get my disguise on to even go in there. You can't go in the crater core without a disguise. And there's a robot in there. He's not in there until you complete that. Plus, you have to build up your reputation points with each faction in order to unlock it as well. And to see what your reputation is, with PlayStation, you hit option. You click on R1 for social. These are my two friends. You probably don't see them, and then you just click up, and then it tells you your reputation. With them, you got to get that thing across. I think it's 4 or 5 times. That bar all the way across 4 times. And then it doesn't go up any higher after the 4th. So when it gets to ally and gets all the way across, then you have full access to whatever. And depending on what your reputation is, gives you your ability to buy things from the foundation as well. And I can go see him because he's not inside the Founders Hall, which would be the equivalent of Crater Core. You just go talk to Samuel, that's it. And you'll notice as your reputation goes up, more and more things will become available on his list of things. If Minerva's in the game, you can buy whatever you have the gold for her. And she doesn't require a certain reputation. So if she has it, then something that you want and you have the gold, then I would buy it from her. Unless I get the reputation up anyway because it's good that way. And it's not. I mean, it's hard to do for the Foundation. Unless you do the Vault 79 mission with them, because that gives you a shitload of them. The Raiders are a little easier to get it without doing the mission with them, but it does give you a large boost. But there are these dailies you can do, and some of the events you pick up reputation by doing some events. And it'll tell you too which events that gives you which reputation, as well as the notes. And the notes, you just bring them. There's a few places for these. This is a 2-for-1. This is one of those places that you can come. You can only do 40 per game session. Samuel will appear in a minute, unless he's out taking a walk. You come around here to this gold press machine. See the treasury notes, you can do up to 40. That's it for today. I still have 66 that haven't been made into gold. And you get those certificates from doing the missions and stuff from the raider things. Samuel here's the one that you want to talk to. See, it says you can talk to him or you can buy things from him. These are all plans that you can buy. And they all cost gold. See, this is where this is some weird little flippin' witch girl. This right here is an auto miner collector. Goes around collecting junk. You can select certain things for it to collect and junk. This is a dog one. This is the fortune machine. I don't like it, so I don't thingy. This is supposed to be an espresso machine, so I think it makes real espresso. Some sort of coffee or something stupid. This is the Gus or whatever shotgun. This is the alignment shocks for that. And you pretty much get you can only get these plans from either Samuel or Minerva. There is a chance that the robot up at the crater has them. They each have different shit. And then the one at Vault 79, the dude there has some stuff too, some plans that he'll sell you for gold bullion after you see the gold vault. Spoiler alert, the gold vault in this game is actually Fort Knox. Fort Knox is no more in this game series. It does not exist anymore. Period. I mean, it might still be there, but there's no gold in it. The Hellcat is a power armor that you will get at the end of completing the Brotherhood of Steel. This one's my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite, but you'll notice that I don't drink a lot of alcohol, and you can't, you can't take one chem after another without getting addicted to it. If you have this mod on your power armor, for whatever power armor you're using, this keeps you from getting those addictions. Emergency protocol does what it says right there. You take 25% less damage and 25 more move when health gets below 20%. So if you have that mod, then that's what you get. That does what it says. 25 unaimed damage. 2 intelligence. You can add some of these together. A lot of them you cannot. Like this emergency protocol can only be added if this one and the other one are not added. And I think if you use the jetpack, you're screwed too. So you have to decide which one of these you would rather have. And the jetpack goes to the chest plate or the middle section of the power armor. It's why once in a while you'll see players running around with one on, and they have a jetpack on. That's how they're able to do that. Sensor away, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it gives you plus to perception. The stealth boy makes you invisible. I think I have this one already. Maybe I didn't because I bought that other thing. This is targeting. It's kind of like VATS. But I think for me, it's a little easier to use. The Tesla brackets and coils, that's so you can use the gun like I have in the power armor. It becomes built in. And these are all plans. This is Maul. I'm not sure which idiot he is, but he's one of the dwellers you can have in your camp. That's what they call them now, dwellers. They're not called what do you call it anymore? They call them dwellers now. They still go by that, but it's kind of stupid, you ask me. This is the scrap and rack pack thing. I think this one, I don't have it personally, but I think it allows you to carry around more junk. Yeah, I should get me that one. I don't know if I have that one. Skyline Valley Snow Globe? The frick would you want a snow globe of Skyline Valley for? Turbo fertilizer, that's a machine that makes turbo fertilizer. So if you have crops in your camp, you use one of those, and even if you just picked it like 5 seconds ago or 1 second ago, use one of those and bam, it's ready to go again. Pretty cool. That's a water well, just like it says. This is one of the dwellers again, or what do you call it? This right here is the beehive I was mentioning earlier. I'm debating on whether to get the beehive. Black and yellow. Oh, maybe it's because it's a different color. The Chinese stealth armor, see, you can get that from here, or you can complete the mission getting the settlers ready to do Vault 79, and you get the plans automatically through doing that quest, during those quests. And it comes with the helmet. This one right here, people will notice that, you know, I plant my garden on the roof of my building. This is how I'm able to do that. These are farmable dirt tiles. In other words, it turns them into plantable planter things, so you can plant anything in them. And this is what I use. This is how I got it. This is where I got it from. Sometimes Minerva will have this one, but you do have to have at least half of your reputation with the settlers in order to get this. I'm not saying who my friend was, but he had a partial reputation, and he was never able to get this. And then he was able to buy it from Minerva for, I think it's 100 cheaper, and he didn't have to earn his thing. But you never know when Minerva's going to be in the game and what plans she's going to have. So it's hit or miss. This is the grocer that allows you to have more food on you because it's in your backpack. It'd be nice if we could use all these mods at once, but we can't. This is the one that I got for my Hellcat. I just haven't got around to putting it on yet because it requires Nuka Fauna to put it together. Nuka Fauna is what you get when you nuke an area. You go around collecting the nuke stuff, then you gotta go around and make the Nuka Fauna into stable Nuka Flux or whatever. The med pump is the one that I use a lot. You just never see it. But that's one of the reasons why I'm in my power armor whenever I go take on a bad guy. It's because I have one of these in my excavator power armor. Because these things are real easy to get. They're real easy to get. And you can go to any one of these to install them, but I'm not using that one to install it because every time I do, my game always locks up. I don't know what the deal is with those, so I'll have to try it at the top of the hour. So, and to get the excavator power armor, there's a little mission that'll trigger when you come. We're not even on the right side of the map. You gotta come down to Garahan's mining operation. You gotta go into this computer on the basement floor, take out an Assaultron, and the plans are on a computer. You just have to download those. You can either sneak in there and get it without having to kill the Assaultron. You can bring a friend of yours to keep the Assaultron busy and the other robots, but every robot in the place will try to kill you. To activate the quest, you just find the poster in the parking lot and it will activate it, and then you can download the schematic onto your Pip-Boy automatically, and then from then on out you can build it. Before the quest is complete, though, you will have to complete one whole set of power armor. That means the helmet, the arms, the chest, the legs. You can assemble it here if you want at Garahan Mining Corporation, but unless you bring all the parts with you, it needs screws, black titanium. New players don't have a lot of that shit, so they're not gonna bring all that. So what I did with mine is I built it because you have to come here anyway to get the black titanium. Oh shit, not again. Oh well, I guess I'll switch to my other player anyway. I was thinking about switching anyway. I put her in the description so I could swap there really quick. But you got two options. You can either go kill a bunch of mole miners, and you scrap everything that they have on them. Some of their things is made of black titanium, and you just scrap that, and then that titanium will automatically go into your black titanium, which you can then make it with. And it requires a shit ton of screws, so you got to go around the map finding those screws. The big thing is the black titanium and the screws. There's also some other parts that it requires, but those are the two biggies. And it takes a lot of black titanium to do it. But like I was saying, I went up to Gorge's Junkyard. It's one of the first workshops you'll probably claim for yourself in the game, because it's not that hard to do. And there's a black titanium extractor that you can put right there after you've completed it. You get it some power. It takes 10. And as long as you have a generator, if you don't have the plans for it, you can get another. You can let another player take over it for you, and then you be friends with them, and then you can use their equipment without taking over the workshop yourself. Now let's see if she's going to let me finish her quest. Oh, there she is.
Hey, you. I'm glad. God, I thought I think I was a monster. Parasite. But she was just as much a victim as I. And now, I feel like I can really breathe again. I have to say something, and I know it might sound corny, but hear me out. I fell to Earth, and literally anybody could have met me. Most people would have shivved me for my suit alone. So, the greatest miracle of all of this was finding you. Now that everything's over, where does that really leave us? I've spent so much time here, I never really stopped to think that this is your home, not mine. It feels good to hear you say that. It's been hard to...
At this point, you can choose whether you want her as a girlfriend or as a roommate. You have either option.
Thanks to you. Finally being home. And given how life is...
It helps if you flirt with her during the mission, then you can do that. You get more bonus points if she's your girlfriend than...
Oh, more? I mean, you've never... I don't know quite what to say. Everything my head has been through, I hadn't even considered that you'd even think I was dating material. I come with my own set of matched luggage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's no big deal. I came with my matched set of lungs.
Is it too sappy to say that you've got my head spinning? But in a good way. I've been through so much, and finally have a fresh start. I'm just happy that you're gonna...
And you can be so the quests are not officially over till you come back, talk to her in the camp. Now it's completely finished. Now I can leave, come back, and Athena will come to the camp in the Assaultron's body. And we will have one last powwow. I don't know if that's an official part. See, and that's where you get the alien gun at the completion of that out of control mission. You don't get it until that time. And that's what I wanted to do. That's why I had to be here, and the thing kept throwing me off. But as I was saying with my other character, see here is the gorgeous junkyard right here. See, if you look at the list there, one of the things that it produces is black titanium. It also produces wood, concrete, food, junk, and water. I guess if you build those land-based ones, then yeah, you can build the land-based ones. You can build those anywhere. I don't use those ones here because I have the water ones, but the one where I had my camp was over here in the Savage Divide, like right in here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is. It won't show up on this map because it's a different character, and one character is separate from another character. You have to collect all the same plans except for anything that you bought in the atomic shop. All that transfers over. Case in point, this character never bought this stupid thing. This character never bought this or that. Those are premium items. And because my other character has Fallout first, this character has Fallout first, so it transfers. And of course, stupid here. They only allow you to build one of these collectrons. I'm not sure if you can build this one and the dog one. I think you can. I'm not 100%. But no matter what one you actually have in your camp, it really doesn't matter. Because any one of them can produce whatever options you have from one collectron to another. So if you have another collectron, but you like this collectron, well, guess what? This collectron can do the collecting. See, like junk, I have a collectron that'll collect junk. I have that Christmas one that will do Christmas gifts. I have another one that will do pre-war food and cleaning supplies, and then I have another one that will do corn. And right now, it's set to do the one that's goes and does the one that's on it. So it collects junk, but it makes those items into Nuka-Cola. But that option would only appear if it wasn't already pre-selected. I mean, if it wasn't the one I was already doing. So if you have other collectrons, like I said, then this would allow you to do all those. So he literally can do all the collectrons. That's why you're only allowed the one. And I went and started my Pioneer Scout with this character. I hadn't done that before, so I got my uniform. That's why I'm wearing it, breaking it in. I didn't have a chance to break it in before. Now we have a couple of options we can go do. We can start the Order of the Tadpole, which is the top one, but I'm not going to do those yet. We can do those later. So we can deactivate those, I guess. Oh, they're under side missions. There we are. Order of the Cadpole. We want to deactivate those for now. I don't want to do dirty laundry, but that's activated. See, a woman fall. Alexis News 30 minutes. Is crash landing. Out of control is the one we just did. Narrow escape. That's the first one we did for Beckett. Woman who fell to earth. That's the 10 or whatever it is. Quest line. Baba Black Sheep. That's one of the Lowell missions. Chasing Shadows. That's one of the Mistress of Mystery missions. Forbidden Knowledge. That's a redoable one. So there is one that's required, but all the rest you can thingy. Forging a Legend, that's one of the Mistress of Mystery ones. Home Expansion, that one is where you get the shelter. Do I have that shelter here? I don't remember if I built it or not. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Did I? This is where I put my yeah, it's right there. It's right there in the water. This is where I have it with my other characters, right there. This is the shelter you go up to Vault 51 and get. It's, like I said, it's automatically added. And once you go get it, you automatically get it. So, this is the one you get. You can put whatever you want in here. New players could put whatever they want in here. You could have your whole base in here, like I was also saying. And if somebody nukes it, nukes the outside, this is still here. Of course it would be. It's a fallout shelter. And yeah, it won't be destroyed. So anything you build in here is completely protected. Your little control panel over here can pretty much do what the outside one can do. See, you can scrap everything just by pushing that button. If there's something in here that gets broken, because other players can come in here, and if they decide they want to be pricks and shoot everything up, they can still. Then you can repair everything without having to go around and repairing item by item, providing that you have, again, the materials to do so, which is why you go around the map collecting junk. That junk is what you use to repair your stuff, build your stuff, and otherwise work your magic. You scrap everything goes into your stash boxes and is automatically available to any of the workbenches, period, whether they're in your camp or not. That's automatic. So you don't have to, I think you have to do that with Fallout 4. You have to have them in the workshop. I don't think they transfer from workshop to workshop, but here they do. So, workshop to workshop, everything that's in your stash box is available to you, and that includes, and not limited to, your, didn't I just complete that? Game is being a little slow. And you can also do it from your camp module here. You can put junk in your stash box. You can also take it out, but you cannot put. It doesn't have any access to your stash boxes, your special ones, like your ammo one here.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
And it only has access to your regular stash box here. What is this?
Would you like to join my scavenger hunt? Today we're gathering unstable nuclear waste.
Why are we always grabbing unstable nuclear junk? Damn, you're a weirdo.
Could I interest you in a block of concrete?
Only if I get to tie it to you and drop you in the lake back there.
You and I stick together like excess adhesive.
Good to know.
Things approximating food? I got 'em.
Be honest. Does this trash make me smell bad?
Yes, yes it does.
Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
Oh yeah, I gotta go plant those if I don't have any in my... If I have any planted. Nope, I don't. I have the corn. You need one of the plants and fertilizer to be able to do that. That's why you always see me picking up fertilizer. Okay, see now what do we want to go do? We want to go speak to Esther. I hate going and doing that because every time I go and do that, I always burn the stupid soup. And I hate burning the stupid soup. See, here's the bucket list. This is how you get the camera. I'm not exactly sure where it is. It varies from place to place. But once you complete it, then it unlocks. Yeah, take pictures of 7 items. I've done 1. It tells you which items. See, I take a picture of the front of the pumpkin house. Craft camera, which for me, actually you got to repair it at a tinker's workbench. I've done that. Photograph Harper's Ferry Armory Courtyard. I'm probably going to do that one when I go do that mission anyway. And I haven't done the casting off one yet. That's where we can go fishing now. It wasn't in the game. That was like 1, 2, 3 updates ago. I don't remember which update came first, the fishing update or I think the map expansion came first, then the fishing update came. And then now the third one now the second map expansion has come up. And then the next one is supposed to be Bigfoot, I'm thinking, but it's stable. But I haven't been down there yet, but this is Skyline Valley down here. See, I haven't been down to any of this yet. I've been to Vault 96 because that's part of the Brotherhood of Steel missions. Brings you down there. And I haven't been here yet. And I haven't been to this fossil site or this, or any of this junk down here. So I can't fast travel to none of this. This is the weather station, in case people don't know. And yes, there's a whole slew of missions to do down there. There's at least 2 or 3. And then I haven't been over here yet. This is Ohio. The only way to get to it, initially, you gotta come to Point Pleasant, fight your way through the Mothman cultists, and walk across this bridge. Then you will enter Ohio. And then you will discover this is, of course, Highway Town. This is an outdoor theater. This is a golf course, which I've been to already, because another player just happened to have his camp like right here, and I jumped to the camp. It activated this when I went there that one day. That's why it's active. Otherwise I would have to have went first. Oh, there is a player's camp here at the corn place. Maybe we should go to the corn place just for fun. We'll probably get our asses kicked. Can I eat the nuclear waste? No? Okay. My bad. Figured it'd be easier that way. I don't want to take my regular stim packs with me. I'm not gonna go over there. I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped if I go over there anyway. This character isn't that high and doesn't have good ammo. Good for you. I know, I don't even got any armor on. I just have the GABA mysteries and my power armor. That's it. Throw on the Eye of Ra, the Veil of Secrets. Now the sword has more damage capabilities. trying to figure out what I should do. Whoops, wrong switch. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Okay, we can do organic solutions. That's not too hard. We might need our power armor though, because we gotta go into the mire. Whoops, wrong switch. Sometime this century would be nice. No, I haven't made it to where I can make that yet. I gotta go do this quest before I can make the one. Okay, it's up here. I've not been there yet. Haven't been to Ella's bunker yet either. We've been to Thunder Mountain though. We'll go here, because we can use the Heel-Toe Express and walk down there from here. Some people don't like doing this one because you have, in order to make this stuff, you have to trigger the mission. But I think it's easier to trigger. I just not exactly sure how you do it ongoing. I just know you can.
Everyone at Foundation needs to do their part. Only way we can survive. Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Good for the mist. Yeah, he must have ran off. He should go run in front of a truck. Not the stupid gulpers. They always fuck up 5 good women when they fuck me up. No, I don't have a lot of stim packs, and I only have the diverted ones, because I ran out of the other ones, so I'm just saving by completing missions. I'm happy for you. I really am. I haven't discovered this bunker yet, so how come it didn't acknowledge me coming in it? Battery.
July 15th, 2079. Wow. Who would have thought a little radiation would turn this world upside down? We were down in those bunkers for what? A couple of years? There's no way radiation could hold this all by itself in that amount of time. I mean, first off, this place is crawling with those orange red vines, the likes of which there is no precedent for. I saw a toad that wouldn't even fit in a bathtub. A 12-point with 2 heads. Be still my heart. And insects, oh, you don't even want to know about. I've started taking samples for analysis. Hopefully the plants can still be used for some good old holistic treatments. Raleigh's getting to work on a series of tests for the water and soil. I don't know. I guess we can count ourselves lucky the air is breathable. But this place, I grew up here, and I barely recognize it. There's no way we were prepared for this. Toxicity levels, slight mutation, yeah, but I'm telling you, Darwin would lose his mind out here.
Probably. Since how that's not the reason why. And you're right, the radiation isn't what turned the mire into the flippin' cesspool that it is. No, it was actually the GAC that did that. Did I go to Vault 94? Oh good, I found the stupid bunker. I went in it to find it, and then I came all the way out it, and I still didn't find it until I came back out. Yeah, fucking, the GEC did all this. What does GEC stand for? Anybody know? So it's somewhere in this area is where this bone meal crap is. So would I just wander around the swamp until I magically find it? What's that? Oh, water. Oh, fudge. When is there a death claw here? I don't come down here on a regular basis to even know. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, watch. This is where I gotta get that bone meat from this monstrosity. Let's see, what has he got on him? Nope. He's got Blacktanium Scrapple. Nope, he didn't have it. Well, at least I know I kicked and killed him. There's some building out here in the middle of the effing nowhere. Ouch. What was that? Oh, dirty water. I missed. Damn. Oh well. So where's this shit at? But we're gonna turn the other quests off because they're effing with me. So, not that one. We want to turn off that one. That one. There. That should give me just the one area to search without having to search the entire frickin' mire. Stupid cave cricket. I don't see anything we need from him. We'll collect the waste acid. Waste acid's good. We left the area again. Damn it. Is this shit ever gonna spawn? I'm not gonna sit here and wander around this damn swamp all damn day. I don't even remember what I'm looking for. Looks like my gun's gonna go kaput. So what animal am I supposed to go beat the fuck out of? Because I don't see shit. It's not an insect, is it? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did this one. Only enough to know we left the damn area again. I thought this was gonna be an easy mission. Nope. Looking for this is like looking for a frickin' needle in a frickin' haystack. Blood bug meat. No, there's no meat on it. No meat meal or whatever the frick it is.
Getting goosebumps. Something's near.
You really screwed up this time.
Oh, it's a blood eagle. Piece of junk. Sad thing was is I pissed it off. Well, I don't know where the fudge this is. More bugs, huh? The music would indicate there's a bad guy underneath here some frickin' place. No, I don't remember where the frickin' the meal shit is that I need looking for. Speaking of the hermit crab, there the stupid thing is.
This is Squire Rosen. Thunder Mountain is offline. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is offline. Any brothers with a background in engineering, report to the plant for immediate repairs.
We can piss it off. A rocket ship? Just what I've always wanted. I just didn't know where to go get one from. No, I've been to Thunder Mountain. Don't know if I've ever done the mission here or not. I mean, the event. Looks like the workshop's available. The Thunder Mountain power plant has to be running for that box to work. Until then, you have to use external power. Whatever you bring with you. Wow, carton of cigarettes. Not that I really use. Not that I smoke. No, I'm irritated because I couldn't find it. I have a headache and it has somebody's name on it, just not sure whose. Iron deposit. Well, I don't want to do Thunder Mountain. A, I'm not in the mood. B, I'm too tired. And C, That's not what I came over here for. I just remember in yesterday's stream I mentioned that there was a hermit crab. And today we find it. Yeah, I know. Now it's counting. Now it's counting us away from that, which is okay. I don't care. It can go pee off. I just don't want to run into another one of those stupid freaking hermit crabs, because they hide in those bus things. What's really messed up is I used to have a hermit crab when I was younger. A real hermit crab. I thought they were cool pets. Since I started playing this game and saw them, what they look like now, you couldn't pay me enough to have a hermit crab nowadays. People are always looking for random spot. There's one at this tree. I think it's this tree. Or is it above this tree? It's by this tree somewhere. I think it's at the tree. There's a random spot here that'll appear. Randomly, it used to be where you could... It's one of the few places you could come and get the witch's costume or the plans for that. I don't know of any other places, but I never came here and was able to get it. When I got my hat that I have in my other character, I did it by during the one of the Halloween events. I don't remember which. But there's a few spots that randomly show up. This is one of them. It's like, where is it? It's like right here. Wow, actually it's below this. The 65th thing. Fudge that, I don't care anymore. Something, which one is this? Oh yeah. I'd have to go launch a nuke at the mine, and I don't feel like that either. No, because once you go do breaking this, it wants you to complete an opt, and then it's like freaking thingy. I've already talked to him to initiate dodge. He's one of the original Brotherhood of Steel that was here when the Brotherhood was first formed. He's the only one that's technically still around. That's the chemical plant. Have we been to Raleigh's bunker? Let me see. Yep, we've been to the bunker. We've been to the church because I went and got the one of the 6 map fragments there. This starts at daily. I have to come here to listen for it when I know it's going to be right here. Oh, you just have to be in range. And so we can just keep walking and we'll be in range. And then we can listen to the transmission. I don't know if I really want to start the fishing one, but it's not that hard to do. You just have to come into the bubble. We are now in the bubble. Now, switching to secondary. Huh. You know, it's too bad I couldn't saw you up a little more because, you know, you are such a stupid head. And I would just love to saw you worse than you are, but I guess sawing your head off is all I'm gonna get for now. Okay. So listen to the transmission. I don't hear nothing. The Ohio distress signal is the thing that takes you over to Ohio. Vault Tech, that takes you to the thing to take you down to BFE. Appalachia Radio and Classic Radio, they're self-explanatory. Rose Raider Radio, that's obvious what that is. Pirate Radio, I forget what that one is. I know, it's one of the bucket lists. You gotta take a picture of the ceiling. I remember it from when I did it before. It took me forever to get a good shot of the ceiling. Or for me to figure out how to exactly do it. Alexa, what time is it? Not a death claw. Fuck, I don't know if I... Oh, I got my saw out. Prepare to die, Mr. Deathclaw. I forgot about that small little detail. Sounds like we're right on top of him. This is code piece for... Where's the code piece?
I even found a few goddamn flowers for Ella. Now, they may not be the right ones, but I ain't coming back empty-handed. Oh, yeah. And once I'm back, Charlie Walker is dead man. Once I get my hands on him, I'm gonna... What the hell? Didn't expect to see your face out here, Jakey. At least not alive, anyway. Oh, no. Don't get up on my account. Tell you what. I'll take these here flowers, and I'll be a mail with your regards. All you gotta do is die. Deal? Figured you'd be on board.
I didn't get no code piece off him, at least I didn't see one, and it's still beeping. It's supposed to stop beeping when you get the code piece off of him, and I didn't get it. That's a stupid mannequin. Oh well. No. Fisherman's Wharf is around the back. I haven't been there yet, so I gotta walk. Is there a road? Pier?
a fresh face. Come to volunteer your services, have you? Oh, him? He's truly a monstrous creature. Oh, he's truly a fine specimen, isn't he? A gentle soul. But never mind about that. You seem like the capable type, ideal for the job at hand. He demands that you... Oh, we'd like ye to aid us in catching the fish round these parts. Bring us whatever ye haul out of the water. The stranger, the better. That's good, very good. My friend here will provide all the tackle you need to get started. You had better get to it, before the tides leave you behind.
Okay, we now have the fishing pole. Now, I think, don't we have to fix it or something, or is it already fixed? Let me see. Maybe it's under modify. I think it's the one that lights up. I like the one that lights up.
Have you made the catches yet? What do you want to know? I think he wants to use them. Don't worry yourself about the particulars, friend. You just bring us back 3 fish and be snappy about it.
Who is the creature I just spoke to?
He's some kind of a... He's a swell fella. Just looks a little different from you and I, is all. Why, I'm feeling as spry as a sea breeze, of course. Why do you ask? Oi, so be it.
So where do we catch the fish at? Here or? Oops, wrong switch again. Oops, wrong switch again. We don't want to do that. Catch fish 3. So you just catch 3 fish. It doesn't say where, and that's it. No, we can catch them over here. Off of the plank here. It's not blinking. Thought it said it would blink.
Have you made the catches yet? Perfect. Give him here. Fish, all right, but nothing special. Don't bother me friend with these. You might as well feed him to Linda Lee instead. Chop him up into fish bits before you do, though. She's eaten plenty today, and the last thing we want is giving her more indigestion.
And she's the only I know, she's the only hermit crab in the game that you can actually get this close to without being killed. So did I get what I was supposed to get?
Did you feed the beast, like I asked? Perhaps she's taken a shine to you. Once she's filled that cavernous stomach and gulped down enough fish, something always comes back up. God knows what else she's got in that belly of hers. And how many innocent... Anyways, thanks for your help, friend. Keep your eyes open for any rare beauties out there. She's especially fond of anything that gleams. And make sure you come back soon. There's still plenty of places to cast your net. I have some work for you, if you have the time.
No, now you have the ability to craft. Do you have to activate it, or is it automatic?
Do you have the fish I asked you to catch?
Nope. Oh, there is a scrap box here. How about that? What else is there here? Okay, the scrap box. Now he has the regular dailies to give you now. I don't know that I want to do them today. We could go do vital equipment. So we can, because this character hasn't budged. What did she give me anyway? I forget. Oh good, I'm late again. Okay, let's go back home and see if that was enough. I'll probably do it next time. I'm too tired to go do it tonight. late. Usually I try to get on about 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It'll probably still be 6 o'clock Standard Daylight Time once Mountain Standard. It'll be daylight time once Daylight Savings kicks in next month. But it'll always be Mountain, whatever time zone. That's what time zone I'm in. No, everybody goes based upon the time zone that they're in. My buddy Drac is in Eastern Standard Time Zone. Well, Eastern, whatchamacallit, once it kicks in. So he's 2 hours ahead of us. So it's actually 2 a.m. there where he is. Okay, I guess we gotta put whatever this is in here. Let's go see if she's up there. I don't see her anyplace. Oh, she's sleeping.
There's something potentially interesting coming up on the scanner.
Maybe we have to go do that, her first mission. Her first daily before it triggers her. Before it triggers, I'll have to wait till next time. I'm too tired. I have to go do it tonight. So as you can see, Burning Springs, that's the new map expansion. This down here is Skyline Valley. I haven't discovered it yet with this character, but I have in the other one. My survival tennis pitch there. This is the Cranberry Bog. You know, these things used to never be here. The Savage Divide runs all the way up the middle, and the Mire. Toxic Valley and the Ash Heap. Those are the different regions. The difference is you can hit everything but the foresty region with a nuke. The foresty region is the only place you can't. I'm not sure if there's any place in the Mire that you can't hit. But I do know I know that you can for sure hit the Cranberry Bog for sure. And the Savage Divide. So until next time.
These nightmares.
My bum.
In space forever.
My bad.
Why?
My bad. No, well, once you transfer Athena to either destroy her or transfer her into the Assaultron, and then you have to come back and talk to her in camp. It's not officially over until you talk to her in your camp. So now, I talked to her in the camp earlier, and now she's officially completed. Now, from here on out, she does dailies. So, till next time, see you later.